Hi guys, I know a lot of you are at home right now being quarantined and I'm really sorry about that. And if for some reason we shut down, this will be relevant to everyone as we go along. So we have the last few weeks of school, just a couple weeks of the quarter. So many of you need to finish the argument projects that we're doing. So you've got to choose the topic, choose a project, and then there's a project reflection that you need to do. So please finish those. Those should be done this week. That's what we have been working on for a while now, so you guys need to do that. There's also noredink.com. You need to go and do practice number 2. It is about punctuating fanboys, punctuating, coordinating conjunctions. So please do that practice and then take number 2 quiz on noredink.com. So please don't forget to do that. Those are in the grade book, and so you need to have those put in, please. Get those quizzes done and the practice so that you will do well on the quiz. And then after you've finished the argument stuff, you need to scroll down in Canvas, go to week 6 and 7. There's what's called a station rotation, and it's about inference. It's an inference unit. And unfortunately, if we were in school, we would do this in groups. Well, you guys are at home. At least some of you are at home. And if we end up shutting school, everybody will be at home. And so you're going to have to do this on your own. And I apologize for that. If you want to talk about it with your siblings or your parents or whatever, that's fine with me. But please just do your best. Okay, that's all I'm asking. So you're going to start right at the top, starting here, inference unit. And you will see that there is a recording from me. You begin by watching the video. Then there's a book called Tuesday. You're going to look at the book. You're going to have to do the best you can because I know it's kind of blurry. I had to use the telephone, or well, I can't remember what it's called, but it wasn't the regular camera lens that I had to use. Anyway, it's blurry, but I think you can figure it out. It's about some frogs, and it happens on a Tuesday night, and you just need to see what happens on that Tuesday night, what happens, and then the next Tuesday night. So just think about that. And then you're going to watch a video about inference just to remind you and refresh your memory about the concept, okay? So that's what you do with that. And then you will go back. Let's see. You can hit next, but I can't see the button when I have my screen over here. So I'm going to go back here. And then here's a thing that you need to write. It's only 2 to 3 sentences. You write in full sentences. What do you think will happen next Tuesday? Explain why you come to that conclusion. What clues are in the book that lead you to say that? So you need to finish that, okay? And then you'll go to next. And then there's a comic station. Why are cartoons funny? And you will look through this whole slideshow about comics that has cartoons. And then you can talk to your family about it, that kind of stuff. But then you will come down here and you will write at least 100 words on why cartoons are supposed to be funny, okay? Now, here's some discussion points. You should cover them in your writing. If you cover all of these points in full sentences, you should have at least 100 words. So please just, take your time, do it right, and it's not hard. Then there's Chalk. Is another book that you can look online, okay? And there's a little quiz that goes with it. Now, I have had some responses about the quiz. When I created the quiz, there are only limited ways that I can figure out how you would answer. But I will go over the answers of the quizzes and make sure that if you answered it closely enough, I will give you credit. So don't worry if it marks it wrong, but you think you're right. And if it's close to being right, you'll get the credit. So don't worry about that, okay? You will do fine. And then there is what's happening in these pictures, okay? You're going to look at 3 pictures and you're going to determine what's happening in this. Now, I don't remember if we've done this in this class before or not, but you're going to click on this, make a copy, and it kind of goes slow. But here's your worksheet. You just fill it out on this sheet. This picture number 1, it's a link. So you're going to go click on it. There's the first picture. What's going on in this picture? What do you see that makes you say that? And what more can you find? You have 3 pictures that you have to do that. Now, the benefit of doing it with somebody else is that you each notice different things. So maybe you have your sibling come and look at it with you, or your mom, or your dad, or your grandma, or your uncle. But that helps with those pictures, okay? Just do your best. I don't expect perfection, but that is, and then you submit the document, okay? Not hard. You can do this. And then we have a short story, and it's called What of This Goldfish Do You Wish? Now, you click on this, and there's the story, okay? Boom. There's the story. So you go back, and you answer the questions. And you say, what questions do I have to ask? And so you go to this, and you click on it, and you make a copy, and ba-boom, there's your questions. So, again, read the story carefully. Underline things that are important, or highlight things or underline them if you can. Print them out if you can. Highlight them. If you can't, fine, just read carefully. There's also some vocabulary at the end. These are all in the story. So if you look at poignant, if you look in the story, you'll see them down here, okay, at the bottom of each page. So there's that. Answer the questions. Read it carefully. You have to infer what happens in the end. So you have to read the story carefully, okay? Now, I believe, let's see. Nope, that's not it. I think that's the last. Oh, there is a summative project. Now, this is going to be tough if we are not in school. If we are in school, we will do this. There is a program, storyjumper.com, that you could use if you're familiar with it. There is a video about StoryJumper, about how to create a story in StoryJumper. I want you guys to create stories without words, just like chalk and just like Tuesday. Okay? It can be a take on a story that you already know. It can be something that you already know, a fairy tale or something, but it has to have enough clues in the story to be able to know what's going on. Okay? Here's an example that I created. 3 little monkeys. It even has a little music, I think. So it's silly. It's goofy. It's simple. But that's all I'm asking for. Okay? I'm not asking for anything that's too complex or crazy. I'm asking for simple, but I want you to do it. Now, can you do it on paper? Yes, you can do it on paper, but that means you have to take pictures of it and upload it onto Canvas. If we're in school, you can turn it into the basket. If we're not in school, you'll have to take pictures of it and turn it in that way. So that's the whole end of the quarter. This is what you have to accomplish for the end of the quarter, plus all of the other stuff that previous to that. So you guys are awesome. You can do this. This is not hard stuff. This is fun stuff. This is stuff that you just have to spend time doing, okay? But it's awesome. I love it. And I appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing students. You're terrific. You can do this. And I got your back. You email me anytime, and I will answer as many questions as I need to. But you guys can do this. I have total faith in you. And just hang in there. Take care. Be healthy. Stay safe. Bye-bye.